Lutein and zeaxanthin are two very lovely looking plant pigments that are formed in the plants. You must have seen some plants have this lovely yellow, orangish colors. That comes from lutein and zeaxanthin. Lutein and zeaxanthin are very similar in structure and they have similar properties and similar benefits in our body. So we call them, I'll call them together as lutein. I'll not say both the words separately. And they are interchangeable in our body. So it's not that you have more of lutein and less of zeaxanthin. It doesn't matter. In this video, I'm going to tell you as many as 8 different ways lutein helps your eye health. Plus, it is useful for some other things such as antioxidant protection. Number one, lutein protects your eye retina. Now, lutein looks yellow in color because it absorbs blue color. Okay, that's typically the way optical science goes. And blue rays are much stronger in energy. Okay, so when it falls on our eye retina, it can damage the retina. Luckily, the best place in our body to store lutein is our eye retina, the central part of retina, and that's where it is stored. In fact, if you can see the retina of your eye, I don't know how you will see, maybe through some special gadgetry which ophthalmologists have, you will be able to see that your retina also, the central part, is yellow, and that's because of lutein. Yeah, and what lutein does is it absorbs as much as 90% of the energy of those blue rays, and so it protects your retina from getting what is called light induced oxidative stress. So it's really vital that your retina is replete with lutein as a nutrient. Lutein helps with something called age-related macular degeneration. As we age, the levels of lutein in our retina start dropping, and so the blue rays in the light our eye gets end up damaging those delicate retinal cells more and more. And over a period of time, especially with age, people lose eyesight. Having extra lutein through food or through supplements is known to help you protect or defend against age-related macular degeneration. Lutein helps you have better image contrast. Now this is very interesting because you have this eyeball, right? And when the light enters the eyeball inside, the blue rays scatter around the most. Okay, I mean all the rays scatter, but blue rays scatter more because of their frequencies, and therefore the image contrast reduces. It's almost like you go inside a theater and everything is dark, but the guy, the usherer kind of shines the torch, and if it's too strong, there is some scatter. It's like the image on the screen is not very clear because you are seeing some other rays also coming in, and that's exactly what happens in your eyeballs. In fact, this is in healthy individuals. They have found that image contrast improves if they consume lutein. So that's very interesting, and it's a little difficult to explain what a contrast looks like, but this image might help you. One side of it is low contrast, the other side is higher contrast, so you can make out. Now obviously that's not how your vision will change, but this is what happens roughly with light scattering inside your eyeball. Do you use computer screen for a long time every day, for hours? If you are using them, then do consider lutein supplement, because lutein improves our visual acuity as well as something called contrast sensitivity when you are seeing computer screens. So all computer professionals or people who need to use computers extensively, I strongly advise them to consider taking extra lutein so that you will see your screens much better. Lutein reduces glare sensitivity. You know what's a glare, right? When you're driving a car, the car coming from the other side has this high beam headlight, get a glare in your eyes. The image contrast goes down. You can't make out those things when there is glare from one side. If you keep seeing glare for a long time, such as when you're driving on a highway, it will cause eye fatigue, and also it reduces your eye's ability to recover from glare. So you see the headlight and then it takes few seconds before you start seeing clearly. And with lutein, in healthy individuals. Okay, I'm not talking about diseased people, people with eye problem. I'm talking about healthy individuals. Lutein reduces this light induced stress on the eye as well as the sensitivity to glare. Due to the high blood glucose levels in diabetes, the retina cells start getting damaged. Now, some preliminary studies have found that lutein can help protect this retina against diabetic retinopathy. Lutein can possibly help with cataracts also. Now, do you know how cataract happens, right? The eye has a lens which has certain proteins which are transparent and acts like a lens. However, with age or certain other things, that protein becomes opaque, and those are called cataracts. Okay, and lutein is one of the very few compounds that are found to be present inside the eye lens. Okay, now we don't know what its exact role is. Science at least doesn't know. However, scientists have found that people who take a lot of lutein have lower incidence of cataract formation. There's an association. Now, it doesn't mean if you take lutein you get less cataracts. It's just they have found that association. Okay, it's not a causation, but it's better than nothing, right? So maybe it's worth consuming lutein in the hope that it may even help you protect against cataracts. Lutein can also help in dry eyes. In a condition called dry eye syndrome, your eyes cannot make enough tears to protect against, to provide lubrication to the eyes. However, this can cause red eyes, it can cause burning sensation, and it can even cause blurry vision. Some people in the extreme condition can develop blindness due to that. Lutein has been found to reduce the symptoms of dry eyes. Lutein can also provide antioxidant protection. Now, you know what are antioxidants, right? They protect you against free radicals. Antioxidants kind of neutralize them. Lutein does that. Now, predominantly, it helps you with light-induced problems due to this. When light goes inside your eye, it creates certain free radicals, and lutein helps you protect against them. But overall, also, it's very protective against other types of free radicals. Inside your eye, lutein can reduce inflammation. Okay, slight bit of inflammation is always caused when there is some kind of an oxidative stress, and therefore lutein can give you much clearer vision. Lower inflammation, better vision. Lutein also has been found to help with heart health. A very recent study has found that lutein can protect against development of heart attacks or stroke. Now, obviously, you can't use lutein as the only solution for these problems, but it's good to have. You're going to have lutein for your eye health, and it'll also give you some extra benefits. If at all it works, excellent. If it doesn't work, no problem. It is still protective for your eyes. And so that's the story with lutein. How much of lutein you should have? Roughly about 6 to 12 milligrams a day. I would say 12 milligrams a day. Now, what are the best food sources? Do you have to watch out anything when you take them? Is there any particular thing you should look for if you're going to have lutein through supplements? Now, that's a whole long story, a lot of details in that. So I have put another video for that. You can check this video. At the same time, I also have given a link to an article I have in the description below, and you can check all this information over there plus multiple references in that. Thank you.